Hey guys, this is Aquila. So let's talk about this solar eclipse that we're going to be having on September 1st in the sign of Virgo at 9 degrees. And this is really going to be affecting anyone that really is born in the first weeks of Virgo, but it's going to be affecting all of us in general in a certain area of our lives. So let's talk about it. So what is this eclipse? This eclipse is going to be symbolizing endings of one cycle and the beginning of another cycle. Eclipses really bring about new things or new ideas or new ways of us trying to incorporate it into our lives and doing things. And because it's going to be in the sign of Virgo, Virgo rules your work, Virgo rules your daily routines, your health habits, and how are you using the hours in the day? Are they benefiting you? Are you being progressive? The one thing about Virgo energy is Virgo energy likes to be of service, but of service in a very practical way, in a very money-oriented way. And if they're doing something, it's more about the practical elements of the work or whatever they're putting in to that as well. So if you have any planets or if you have any planets in the sign of Virgo, this is also going to be affecting you as well. Or any degrees at 9 degrees in your chart, check where that is and you'll probably see it as well, where it's going to be affecting you. So what are we really going to be looking at exactly with this eclipse? And that's going to be developing your skills and your abilities, your work, your skills and your abilities. How can you use these things to help you better in your life at this moment? Your work-oriented energy, that's another thing. How are you with your work and how can you plant new seeds with this as well? So your health habits and how are you taking care of yourself? Are your daily routines serving? How are you're managing your day? Is your health being incorporated in that as well? And how can you probably find ways to incorporate your health into your practices of the day? Organizational skills. How are you organizing your hours or your time with your health as well? So how are you with your practicability and your flexibility? Because Virgo is a mutable land sign, so it adapts and shifts to the changes that are happening around it. So how are you being flexible in ways that you're probably either making money, ways that you can be more useful of service, or how is it that you can be more flexible in just the way that you can think about ways to make money, or how you can be more practical in the ways that you make money, like really grounding this, because this solar eclipse energy is going to be really trying us to really, it's kind of like a energy of pull, like, you know, are you playing the victim card or are you getting up and doing what you have to do? This is really a responsible element, solar eclipse, because Virgo is all about the responsibilities too. It takes care of what it needs to take care of. So this solar eclipse is really asking all of us, you know, are you taking responsibility for yourself and your work and what you're putting out there and how useful you are with this energy in Virgo as well? So what is really the message that I would correlate with this solar eclipse energy for all of us out there, whether you're into astrology or not, is your responsibilities and your duties will be your focus for the next couple of weeks, because Mercury, the planet that rules Virgo, is going to be retrograding in Virgo, really having us reflect and think about all these things that we've had in our past with the way we adjust ourselves with our timing and our money and our health and just in general, just being useful, the Virgo element, you know. And Virgo also rules accounting. So how are we budgeting our money? How are we budgeting what we're doing with that? So as you know, don't let your past insecurities with this solar eclipse, you know, and don't let anger get in the way of this energy. It's a solar eclipse energy. So it's really time for, you know, old ideas to kind of get out of the way, and you to just foster that really positivity of growth, because it's all about growth. Virgo's a land sign. Remember, anything you put in the land, you need to, you know, it's a seed you're planting. So you need to grow it. You need to cultivate it. Is there something that you would like to work on? And in working in this will actually magnify the energy for February 2017, when we'll be having a full moon in Virgo. So putting in the work within the next 5 to 6 months, hopefully seeing rewards if you're putting in the work and you're actually changing the dynamics of how you're adjusting your Virgo energy, you know, the practicalness of your life, your work, and how is it that it's helping you. So I would say channel this into any type of physical energy, because Virgo is also a land sign. So physical, working out, eating properly, drinking more water, digesting, eating things that you can digest, detoxifying your body, learning new health habits that can probably help you in the future, and also to getting things done. If there's anything that needs to be done, this would be a really good time while Mercury is going to be retrograding in Virgo, along with this solar eclipse, for all of this to be happening, because Mercury is going to be retrograding around this time. So this is going to be, like I said, reflective energy. So getting things done, and do not victimize yourself. Progression. This is what we're doing with this solar eclipse. So I hope you guys like my interpretation of this solar eclipse in Virgo, and I'll see you guys for the next video.